How would you like to travel to both the wintry Colorado Rockies and sunny Southern California? How would you like to get lost in the snow-capped mountains or take a stroll down Rodeo Drive rubbing elbows with the rich and famous? How would you like to explore Denver's hidden gem entries and soak up the sun in Laguna Beach? Today's guest will talk about these and other unique experiences she encountered on her recent trip to Colorado and California. Two tourist destinations you have to see. The Humanities Mass Communication Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, a show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, CC Ndaku, and meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you will meet on this show are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student has written and directed 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves and the productions they have created, and give you the chance to get to know them and enjoy some of the work they've done during the semester. Our guest today is an NCC student interested in making home video style vlogs to share with her friends and family. We would like you to meet our today's guest, Kara Pepper.
Hi.
So we know that earlier this year, you and your parents took a trip to Colorado and California. Please tell us more about this vacation and what it was like for you.
I was really looking forward to this trip because I've always wanted to see California. My parents decided to stop in Denver first to go see a friend, and I wasn't really looking forward to that much, but it was pretty fun and pretty cold for late May. I still really enjoyed it. If you get I got some cool flight airport shots. So, some of downtown Denver, the Colorado Rockies, and a restaurant called The Last Shot. This is part of downtown Denver. It was a really cool, little area. I don't know. It was much more interesting than here in Connecticut. We spent a lot of time, shopping and eating and stuff like that. That was me in the bathroom. And this is the Colorado Rockies, which was really cool. And then this was the restaurant called The Last Shot. They had a bunch of shot glasses all over the walls, as you can see. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. Good food, too.
It's good.
And then that's Pacific Coast Highway. Did a lot of driving. Really nice time. Aliso Viejo and Ruby's Diner, and then Cartier on Rodeo. Lots of Rodeo Drive shots because that was really fun. And then you have your classic sunset shots. And a nice dock. And then just more scenery, Mulholland Drive, the hills, Mel's Drive-In. There's me and Glossier. Hollywood Boulevard. And then, more scenery, that kind of stuff.
That's good. It's really good.
So if you ever get the opportunity, I really recommend going to both of these places.
All right. Could you tell us why you decided to take the film and TV production course?
Well, I've always been really interested in the entertainment business, and as well as creating my own videos. So I felt like this was a good place to start, and I could definitely see myself doing this in the future.
What are some of the most useful things you've learned in this course?
So I had actually realized that I was pretty much familiar with a lot of the things that we learned about, but not from a technical standpoint. It definitely got me more comfortable with editing and post-production work.
Right. please tell us about the Teacup Sequence, Student Studies, Nature, and Orange projects you created.
Okay, so first I'll talk about the Teacup Sequence. I created a storyboard and sketched out camera placement diagrams, and my mom was really great and helped me with this one. I also made a shot sheet, and I used close-ups and some cutting on the action to keep the viewer's attention. I dealt with talent, took close-ups of still objects and of people as well. It was fun. It was a nice family thing. And then I did student studies with my friend Rachel. I learned to shoot out of sequence here because it was something that I kind of struggled with before. She was such a good sport about it. We were there really late. We did it for a few hours, but it was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah. Next was my nature project. My dad and I drove out to a local park for this one, which ended up being really fun. For this one, we used the 6 guidelines for good composition, including leading lines, rule of thirds, and framing techniques. I got a little carried away with the continuous zoom-ins and outs, though. But it was a nice day, so I figured it would be a fun little nature thing. And then lastly was my orange project. Well, and this was the most challenging yet entertaining project to film because I didn't have any actors, so I just kind of had to do it by myself, which I was kind of used to with making YouTube videos anyway. But so with orange, I created one master project with all the techniques I had learned from my previous projects and just kind of did it in my room alone. Locked the door, made sure nobody saw me.
Good. So out of those 4 projects, there must be one that either you had a really good time doing or that really shows off your skills. Tell us a little bit more about that one and what made it stand out for you.
So I really enjoyed creating my nature project because it gave me an excuse to get out of the house for something other than work or school. Filming this project was also a nice bonding moment for my dad and I because he drove me out, like I said, and we got to spend the whole day together, and he was kind of giving me pointers and stuff. I don't know. Overall, I really like the general vibe of the video. I feel like it really captures autumnal New England, and it feels really serene.
Right. All right. You mentioned the variety of things you learned in this course. What was the most interesting and important skill you learned, and how will you put it to use?
So I would really like to continue making vlogs or lifestyle videos, and I feel like my new knowledge of camera techniques and editing skills could really elevate this process for me. Hopefully one day I will be able to put these skills to the test in a more professional setting or as a possible career choice.
That's great.
Thank you.
So today we got to meet someone who shared with us the world as she sees it, in scattered bits and pieces with pretty music in the background. As a new TV director, she hopes to apply what she has learned here at NCC to take her vlogs to the next level. She also plans to use the new knowledge from TV1 to create professional content to upload online. We would like to thank Kara Pepper for joining us today.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
We hope you enjoyed meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and have a great day.
This has been The New Directors with your host CC Ndoku, directed by Thomas Bull. I'm your announcer, Zaire Person. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.